What's going on, all my fellow RC addicts? Man Cave Media here again, and got a little comparison to do here. Of course, there's Project Copperhead. We've got the Dingo right there. Body's off of it right now. I got something to show you for that after. But in the meantime, we're going to do a comparison. We have 3 tires in front of us. We have the stock 1.9 ripsaws that come with the kit that I've mounted on beadlocks, and the traction on these, seeing how the tread does not stick up very far, is not quite as good as the 2.2 ripsaws. And over here we've got the older SCX kit stock tires, the 1.9 flat irons from Proline, which I haven't cut any of the tread off of because they're a good tire the way they are. And then here, mounted on another set of beadlocks, I have some RC four-wheel drive 1.9 inch mud thrashers, which I don't really know how they're gonna thrash much mud, seeing how small the tire is. I mean, overall they're a really small tire. I mean, you stick a mud thrasher up against another 1.9 and you just realize how small it is. I mean, they look great as far as a scale tire goes, as far as rolling. The tread pattern looks good. It looks like a real radial tire, but I'm just not sure on how it's going to dig. Won't know that till we try it. But we do know that the flat irons are a very good tire. Ripsaws are great in a 2.2. They're not really the best in a 1.9. I'm going to throw out option number 4 now. 2.2 inch RC four-wheel drive mud slingers. Now these, I've gone ahead and I've cut out all the small lugs that I've noticed build up with dirt really quickly and cause you to lose traction. That's just from one tire. I'll have the other 4. I basically just did one of these for comparison. Alright, we've got the Dingo right now with the flat irons. What the hell, we might as well just do it. Do it all out. We're going to do this the right way. Put you guys on the tripod. I'll lower the tripod down, and we're just going to do it outright. Seeing how I have yet to do this myself. And why is it when I'm always filming I never have my damn tools? Dun dun dun. Oh, because both ratchets I have are being used. There we go. Alright, so we've got the 1.9 flat iron here. I'm going to go ahead and move Copperhead a little bit and get this centered up as good as possible. I'm going to take off the 1.9 flat iron, throw on one of these 1.9 mud thrashers. That's something else I got to get around to doing too. Okay, now with that, I noticed right off the bat we lose some ground clearance, but I don't know. Let's try it with just the Dingo body sitting on it, if that's at all possible. Dingo body sitting on it. And there's the rear. And there's the front with the mud thrasher. I'm going to give them a try. See what they do, but I know I said I was going to keep this one a 1.9, but just out of curiosity, I stuck one of these on, and look at that. Give you guys the broader view of that. Look at that. That's just wicked looking. Of course, the bumper is going to have to be moved out. The body post's raised up. But the reason I even brought that around is strictly for the fact... Whoa, camera mount going crazy. Easy there, Turbo. The reason I even thought about going to a 2.2 tire on it is because I got this today. My 1980 Chevy K5 Blazer body. So naturally, we line up the wheels, make sure everything fits. This is going to be another high body if I do it. But I don't know how it's going to fit up there because I haven't trimmed and haven't cut any of the paint. Or haven't cut any of the body off because it hasn't been painted. This truck right here is going to be one of the most different trucks I've ever done. As you guys know, I use predominantly automotive grade paints instead of the standard what is it? Why is it when I'm always trying to think of something I forget? Polycarbonate paint. I don't use the polycarbonate paint. I do not use the Tamiya paints. I use regular automotive grade paint, usually Duplicolor. Like, I can tell you right now, the recovery Jeep was shot using Duplicolor's original Chrysler match color for Intense Blue Pearl. And the top of it was shot with another Duplicolor Chrysler color, which is Champagne. The Dingo and Copperhead was painted with actual VHT high temperature metallic engine enamel. So it came out really good, no runs. And the rest of it has been a mixture of Rustoleum and Krylon. The Dingo CGR cage was done with Krylon imitation chrome, which it ended up just being really silvery. The let me get this for you. All the way back here. The honcho body that I painted that you could see through it was done with Duplicolor metal cast anodized paint. It was a red anodized, and that's the one that gave it the clear see-through kind of look to it, which was really cool. And then I just used regular Duplicolor primer to primer in the panels. But every paint I've ever used on all my vehicles has all been automotive grade, including this right here, another one, silver, Rustoleum High Heat. The same paint that I used on my Flowmaster Super 44 on my Dodge. The paint was coming off the muffler, so I went out and picked up a can of this, and it's good to 2,000 degrees. Dries fast, goes on easy. But basically, just want to show you guys. Oh, for the Wraith. I'm sorry this video is dragging on so freaking long. I did not intend for it to be this long of a video. The Wraith I have ordered yesterday. First off, let me tell you guys, I know most of you who have the Wraiths have Vanquish forelinks and Vanquish steering linkages and all that crap. These links right here are from a website called Asia Tees, Tees, AsiaTees.com, and they're a massive hobby shop in Hong Kong. I got each pair, not just the lower links, I got a pair of upper and lower links for $24. The steering bar on it, which is also heavy, I got that for $10.99. Now the only other metal piece that's in here that you can see is my STRC steering knuckles. Those I bought here. I bought those from A-Main Hobbies, I believe. They're the STRC CNC machined aluminum steering knuckles. Now what I've also ordered now from Asia Tees, as this is going to tell you what direction I'm going to be going with Project Copperhead. I've ordered two Traxxas 2075 waterproof servos. I've ordered the Ackerman black metal C-hubs for both axles. I've ordered another set of gunmetal STRC steering knuckles, another gunmetal steering linkage, and two servo mount plates. So, what does that mean? We're going four-wheel steering with the Wraith. And we're not going to have it to where it's full-time four-wheel steering either. Since I'm running the Spectrum DX3C, I'm going to put it in on my auxiliary channel. That way I've got, it won't be incremental, it'll either be right, straight, or left, while my front tires go whatever direction I want them to. So I'll be able to get out of a lot more stickier situations by running four-wheel steering with it. But it's a 12-minute video. That's a long time to sit and watch. I just want to say thank you again for I've reached 100 subscribers and going on 20,000 video views. I want to thank all you guys for making that possible and for motivating me to keep making these videos. I am looking into the Castle Sidewinder for this truck. I'm going to try it with the brush setup that's in it right now. I believe it still has the oh no, I changed out. It's got a 27 turn axial in it right now. A stock SCX10 27 turn axial motor. Novak Rooster Crawler ESC, the stock axial receiver, which I'm going to have to swap out for a Spectrum SR300, and that means I will no longer be using the 2.4 gigahertz radio on that one. I'll be changing one of my trucks over to using the axial radio, but this one will be run off of the Spectrum. Or I can just go ahead and buy another SR300 receiver and run both trucks. I want to be able to run as many vehicles. Since I have the option to program 20 model memories into it, I want to use all 20 of them. So I might just end up going that route and buying another SR300 surface receiver. But, alright, I've wasted way too much time, but there's a lot of stuff I'm working on, as you can see. I can't do the paint today because we're going to go over here to the edge of the video. It's snowing and it's about 20 degrees outside, so obviously that means there's no painting for me today. Tomorrow, not supposed to be much warmer, but at least it'll be sunny out so I can paint. But the paint that I'm going to be using on the Blazer, I almost forgot this. It's an old paint system that I used to use on my vehicles. I had my car, the orange car out there, the Saturn. It was painted with a Duplicolor Mirage, it's called. And basically what it is, it's a two-tone flip-flop paint job. Now I'm not going to tell you what colors it'll be, but I will tell you that that Blazer will be a color changing body on it. Plus there's some There's some little custom things for that I'm not going to let leak out until I've got them. But, alright guys, there you go. That's going to do you for a 15-minute video. Once again, I appreciate all the video views, all the support, all the comments. It's great to see you guys are into this. And until next time, guys.